Working on my Sierra here today, and the sensor for the ambient light is in a horrible spot. The hole right there, I just removed it from the inside by getting the radio out and struggling to reach in there and get it, which I've done. It's a horrible spot. The dealer would take your dash out to change that sensor. It's what turns your headlights on and off during the daytime, etc. Dims your dash. I'm not prepared to have to deal with this again, so what I'm doing is I have an old truck, and I took the sensor out of the old truck, and it was still working when I parked it, so I'm hoping it still does. But what I'm actually doing here is I'm going to relocate that sensor, and I'm going to relocate it probably up by my mirror, somewhere that's easy to get at. And to do that, I took the old sensor. This is the old sensor, and I cut the top off of it. So what I'm going to have is a plug that I'll be able to plug in the new sensor. And I cut off from the old truck the plug that actually is in the vehicle that connects to the sensor. So I'm going to make myself a harness that's going to plug into the connector underneath the dash now, which will be this, and then it'll be connected directly to this with an extension wire, so I can relocate the sensor and never fight with this again. So we'll show you how this goes. So here we have, I now have an extension cord for the ambient light sensor. I've just stuck the replacement sensor on it. So this is going under the dash, and I'm going to snap that into the existing plug, and then I'm going to unplug the sensor I have and fish that end up through the hole because it fits through the hole. Well, you can see at the end of that gray cable, I have it plugged in. So what I have now is an extension cord for that sensor. And I'm going to take this end here now and put it back up through the hole. Actually, before I do that, I may even try it and make sure it works, but it's not a big deal, I don't think, to get it up the hole now. So change of plans. I actually fished a wire through there. It was a little I couldn't seem to get quite in there easy enough to stuff it up from the bottom. So I just ran a piece of wire down from the top, pulled it out here, and now I'm going to pull it back up through. Oh, here we are. I now have a sensor attached and sitting on top. Now, I believe the sensor's a little too big to go through the hole, so I'm going to figure that out in a bit, but for now I'm just going to try it out and see if it works. So I have the sensor in place, and what I did was I just took, it's pushed in from the top, and I just took a little tiny file, you can see here, and I put it in the hole, and I just made a little groove on each side because the socket or the actual sensor has a little ridge down each side. So I just made a little, like literally took me 30 seconds and made a couple of strokes of the file on each side. It then slid in, and then when I twist it, it kind of rotates and the bumps on the side of the sensor grab. So it's actually in there and it's stuck and it's all working. So very happy with this. My lights are going on and off. And the one thing that was bothering me was my lights on my four-wheel drive shifter panel. You could not see the lights in sunlight. You couldn't tell what you were in. And that was bothering me. Well, lo and behold, now that the daylight sensor is working, when it's bright outside, these lights go much brighter and I can see them again. So that's really good. And also my radio and things that were displays on the dash were difficult to see are now very easy to see. So I really like that. I don't know why GM never made it so you could just twist it and lift it out up, that it has to come out from the bottom, just make work projects. So if it ever goes again, it's very simple for me or the next guy to take it out. Anyway, if you find that useful, please like and subscribe.